Hello, everybody. It's my great pleasure to join in this citizen science conference. So, my topic is using citizen science data to assess the distribution, recent sightings, and local perceptions of endemic Madras hedgehog in Tamil Nadu, India. So, hedgehogs and porcupines both are different. Sometimes people may confuse. Hedgehogs come in the insectivore category. The same time, this Indian porcupine come in the rodentia category. So as we know, we have 22 species of hedgehogs globally, and this is one of the least studied group, especially in Indian landscape. These hedgehogs are one of the least studied species, especially in the South Indian hedgehog, or we call them Madras hedgehog. That is Paraechinus nudiventris. So they prefer to live in plain semi-arid parts of India. So they are omnivorous. So they prefer to live in thorny habitat, grasslands, and some of the urban landscapes in some districts of Tamil Nadu. So we have we have four species of hedgehogs: Paraechinus nudiventris, Paraechinus macropus, Hemicanus scolaris, and Paraechinus hypermeles. So the last one, Paraechinus hypermeles, is a recently described from, range extension from Jammu Kashmir part of India. So our major or the study, species from Tamil Nadu is the Madras hedgehog, or the Paraechinus nudiventris, is known to occur in the Korangadu grasslands or the terry soil in the southern part of Tamil Nadu especially. So historically, we have some data like only occurrence data where Britishers recorded their presence and their abundance and their distribution data. But as of now, we don't have much data other than the distribution data. But we did some work and we collected some distribution data. So other than Tamil Nadu, it's known to occur in Kerala and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana also, as we don't know much data. So they are small animals with weight less than 200 gram, and they have very poor eye vision. But when we touch or any sound here, they roll as a ball, and their major communication through their ears and nose. So this is our study site. So what is our you know biggest question? What do you want to achieve? Because Tenkasi district, we know that Tenkasi district where the Chenkata gap occurs, but we know that rainforest, we know that it's a Western Ghats mountain, but in the plains of Tenkasi district there are many species of rare and endangered animals are there, including the hedgehogs. So we want to document the presence absence through participatory community interviews. So these Tenkasi districts not only have the hedgehog, but also like common flora like acacia, grasses, and some of the local grasslands species. So this particular area come under the tropical dry stony forest and tropical thorn forest, and vast plains are come in the grasslands with variety of wildlife. They are thriving there. So I don't know whether people may know about that. This particular Tenkasi, Tirunelveli, and Thoothukudi and Kanyakumari landscape where earlier, historically black bucks and our cheetah was there, but now no more, extinct. So we did a question survey to understand the people attitude towards hedgehog, and people knowledge about behavior of this animal, and people knowledge about the species presence absence. So we conducted a question survey in Tamil language, and we collected consent from each participant, and also we collected the data with ethical standards, and we used verbal question surveys. Also we used group meetings to collect maximum data from people. So far we collected, we have visited 38 villages in Tenkasi district involving 1,141 participants in the 3-month study. Most of our study sites, especially our villages, and we are collected data from only the citizens science aspects. So these are the villages where we have visited and collected data. So our questionnaire data having some 40 questions, including people demographics and their behavioral observations and traditional beliefs about this animal, and presence absence, population changes, hunting, and some of the sightings of hedgehogs pre and post 2000 year. So it's very clear that we got some interesting results. It's very clear that people can differentiate hedgehogs and porcupine. Why? Because it's very important, otherwise people will be confused. So we make sure that people didn't confuse. So Madras Hedgehog presence is there in the village, like 295 people told that presence is there. And then people can differentiate porcupines, 399. So out of 399, 295 responded, told that presence is there. So it is very clear that people are still collecting this animal for medicine, meat, spines, like that. So for meat, like 123 people, and skins, like 250 plus people, and 268 people for spines. I mean, they're collecting this animal as a, somewhere or other way for ethnozoological uses. So sightings, most of the sightings are from the nighttime, especially 43 percentage, and remaining are like morning hours, like as they are nocturnal. I think people responded correctly, and like maximum response were from the midnight. The preference of the hedgehog, uh, in the timings. Also, people told that people using this as a medicine, like say, likely 76% people told that hedgehogs are used by them as a medicine, sometimes pet. People can see in the hedgehogs during the rainy season. Why? Because more invertebrates, so that animals are coming out to eat. So there are more possibility of detection by the people. And it's very clear that people have the ability to share their data, like their preferred observation time and preferred timing in the in the habitat. And mostly these animals are living in the forest areas. Forest means not that high altitude forest, the forest which the people are meaning that their backyards or the small hillocks in the Tenkasi district, not in the Western Ghats. So perception, like people hunted for the skin, like people hunted for the spines, and people started acknowledging that they know that poaching is happening in the district, and still people are having the idea of eating the hedgehog as a food, sometimes a medicine. So sometimes people are selling this in the black markets. And roadkill is also there. We also noticed some roadkills in those areas during our coastal surveys, and like 126 people told that they are very rare. And some of the elder people told that the number got declined in the last 30-40 years. Other than that particular results, we also got some cumulative result collected from various, I mean, we pulled out the distribution data from various sources, and we made a map, and we found that these animals are living in 19 districts in Tamil Nadu, including in the Madurai, Tiruchendur, Tirupur, Erode, and so many southern and western districts of Tamil Nadu. So where we used the hedgehog sightings based on the information from the coastal survey, and also we collected rescue data, part of our study. So it's very clear that Tirupur, Coimbatore, Erode, these are the districts where more rescues are coming, because of still there are some good habitat exist, and still animals are there, and still some population exists, and so that regular rescues are happening by the department side. So more things can be read from my paper. And we did some outreach campaigns in Kadayam and Vengadambatti through art and through our conservation action oriented outreach programs. So our conclusion is, it's very clear that there's a decline of hedgehog population in the 2000 to 2023 due to various anthropogenic activities. So there's a urgent need for conservation, habitat protection, and also, as we don't have any population data, we have to start the population estimation and monitoring efforts. And there's a strict, actually now it's in the schedule 2 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act. So we have to start more about this, more legal formality for prohibition of hunting from the for hunting and trade. And also we have to create more awareness campaigns. We also have to protect some of the existing habitats, and we want to do more research. Actually what we did was just a preliminary, but we have to do quite more on this aspect. So thank you for the people, those who helped with us: Anita, Pradeep Hegde, my wife Deepika, Thirumalan, Dr. B. Daniel, Abhinesh, and Tamil Nadu Forest Department for the permission, and the Department of School Education of Government of Tamil Nadu. Also our funders, Toltec, and our knowledge partner, academic partner, Small Man Specialist Group of IECN, and Hedgehog Conservation Alliance from Kanyakumari. And I think thank you very much for the opportunity.